And Thailand's opposition parties are charting a new future for the country, one that leaves behind almost a decade of military rule. The Move Forward Party and its coalition partners have signed a memorandum of understanding. This document outlines their key policy objectives. The group's ambitions include naming a new constitution, legalizing same-sex marriage and ending military conscription. But the memorandum does not include a push to reform the kingdom's strict lèse-majesté laws. A Move Forward, which won the election, had promised amendments to that law. Still, the party's leader, Peter Limjaroenrat, says his coalition has taken the first step towards changing the nation.
Memorandum of Understanding is about shared values, shared commonalities, shared agenda, and also shared accountability. Because we're here today, right in front of you, right in front of the media, right in front of the international community. So I think that shows some sense of accountability of this Memorandum of Understanding, which is the first time in Thai political history.
And for more, Success Sambat joins us live from Bangkok. Success, lots of promises made there in the MOU from the Move Forward party-led coalition. Taken together, these promises, what kind of future does it promise the Thai people?
It promises a very different Thailand from what we have right now. You already hinted at a couple of points. It promises to be a more democratic under a new constitution that is being written by the people, a more decentralized one where provinces, for example, can vote for their own governors and also have more allocation of their finances being taken care of, more equality where wealth is being spread around, where not the so-called 1% has most of the wealth of the country itself. Other forms of equality, for example, an Equal Marriage Act that is going to be pushed under the new government that has already been pushed by the outgoing government. It has also to be said. That is also one of many things they're saying here. One particular thing that also strikes out to me is a point about foreign policy. It has not been talked about at all during the campaign, but this MOU also declares that Thailand wants to have a leading role in ASEAN again. So basically to restore its diplomatic clout that has been lost under the past decade. And what you already also mentioned is that the topic of lèse-majesté, the law that criminalizes criticisms against the monarchy with up to 15 years, a major campaign topic brought forward by the Move Forward, the promise to amend it, that is not in the MOU. There have been many questions asked about that to Peter. I mean, many discussions about why it's not included. Mr. Peter has been rather evasive about this, saying that the standpoint of the party has been very clear. They want to bring that forward in Parliament, but it seems to be that it doesn't need to be fortified in an MOU with all the other parties in there. Having said that, having an MOU among all Thai political parties is quite a new thing in Thailand. We haven't seen that in quite a while. Back in the old days, the parties would agree with a handshake and then pretend like nothing happened when things go the other way. So I asked Kun Peter about this. This MOU is talking about the what but not about the how. So I asked him how. Let's take a listen.
Today is about setting it up, as a good starter, in the sense that we have to work together going forward to declare our policies to the parliament before, after I become prime minister. So today is only the first step. There's a lot of immediate next steps that follow that, and that will probably explain a little bit more on how to really come about change.
Well, these changes mentioned, Sakshi, that we mentioned earlier, a new future for Thailand, which includes leaving behind almost a decade of military rule. Now, given how much the military is a key establishment pillar in Thai society, is it realistic to expect that we can curtail such a powerful force in every part? It has been a big force in Thai society for so long. Can you really curtail, remove it from the governance of Thailand?
It is a very daunting task for this coalition government to take on the very powerful and influential military. But the date and the time of when this MOU has been signed is already laying out a statement of intent, because right to the minute, right to the date, that is the 9th anniversary of the military coup of 2014. That is the time when then Army Chief Prayut Chan-o-cha took over powers in a bloodless coup, toppling the government of then Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra and ruling as Prime Minister ever since until election day. So this is a very clear sign that all these 8 parties are coming together, signing this MOU, and also declaring this chapter to be closed. But it will not be easy. It will not be easy for them to even get into a position to become the next government. For example, we have the 250 senators that are going to vote in the bicameral in a joint assembly with the 500 MPs as well. So getting the support, enough support of both members of the House is not enough yet, because all these 8 parties, there's not going to be enough. And there are also many other hurdles going forward for Peter Limjaroenrat and his coalition in order to become Thailand's next government. But the intention we have seen here today.
Oh, thanks so much for that. Saksit Somba speaking to us live there from Bangkok.